I took over Pep Guardiola as Manchester City's new manager to return them to being the world's best team. Straight away, I changed the style of play, sold loads of players, and signed a couple of my own. The first 3 games really showed that there is a lot of improvements to be made if we want to compete for the biggest trophies. Luckily, we still have 119 million to spend, but it's currently transfer deadline day and we have 10 hours left. So we need to act fast. And there definitely are positions to still strengthen in this squad. We could bring in a new centre mid to replace Silva, or a new left winger I spoke about, which would cost a lot of money. We'd have to look at maybe selling someone to be able to afford a player like Vinny, Barcola, or Desiree Doué. Maybe the same for the midfield, because we're looking at players like João Neves. So this episode for sure is going to be exciting. If you guys are looking forward to it, smash a like, subscribe. We are less than 1,000 away now to 100,000. So to get straight into it, the first thing we are actually going to do is not look at signings, is look at this system, because defensively, the first 3 games we conceded 6 goals. We did score 10, so going forward, we have Erling Haaland. That's all I've got to say. We need a cam because of Turkey, so we can't play the 4-3-3 holding, which I did plan on doing at the start. It seems 4-3-3 attack makes more sense. Maybe we should start by dropping our defensive line a little bit, but we should really be focusing on the roles. We have Couto currently playing as an attacking wingback, which is way too attacking. So a wing back will do for now. And in fact, let's just match the same at left back with Nuri. After deadline day, I don't know if Silva will still be in this position, but deep line playmaker build up. The same for Rodri, but defend. Haaland's now an advanced forward. I want him to make more runs. Foden on the right as a wide playmaker and an inside forward on the left. So the left wingers we're looking at need to be able to play that. Vinny can, Barcola can, and Desiree Doué cannot, but we could train him to do that. His finishing is only 74. Now, I saw a couple of you guys in episode 1 in the comments mentioning Anthony Gordon at Newcastle, obviously 85 overall or 24, probably a good amount of room to grow, but he would cost around 70 million, which is honestly quite good. He can play inside forward, very, very fast, and his finishing is 86, so this guy honestly would be perfect. Yeah, it's not as exciting as Vinny or Barcola or Doué. In fact, he's probably better than Barcola. Doku obviously starting on the left, but we have Mamouche, backup striker, but come on, how much is he going to play with Haaland up top? So on the left episode, as an inside forward, did a very good job. That's where I mentioned signing a center mid, as Mamouche won't get many minutes. Tielemans is on here, but he doesn't really have a whole lot of room to grow. He'd be a great player for the bench. João Neves, an amazing player. Obviously, we saw him at PSG last season win that Champions League, but would cost around 120, 130 million. Vitinha's at PSG. I think that was last season, but maybe we could still buy him for less than 115. And then there's the 19-year-old Emery, who would really be perfect. Such a balanced player, less than 100 million. Suggestions about Frankie de Jong. He'd be a good signing. 86 at 28 years old. Around about 50, 60 million. Would leave some money for January. Another Barca player, but this guy, how much is he gonna cost? Like 300 million? It's Pedri. 90 overall at 22. Yeah, pretty close to 300 million, so we can say no to him. Fede Valverde, a very interesting suggestion at Madrid, but a 27-year-old center mid that we pay 140 million for? I'm not sure. So his contract is expiring in 10 months. I was open to keeping him, but after the first 3 games, I'm not sure if he suits that role too well. I'm going to put him on the list to see what offers we get. Let's see, 24.5 million. I don't think we can even get over his valuation with his contract situation. 26.5 actually worked. So with the money we have with 26 added on, I'm thinking, what if we sign 2 players? Gordon for the left wing, and also a player like Frankie de Jong. I know it's 28, but for that value, that's pretty good. But we sell 1 more player, and we're able to get Emery, which would be a better option for the future. So it's official, Bernardo Silva is off. And we have an offer for Nathan Ake from Chelsea. I'm going to see how far we can push that. 31, they are nowhere near matching that. Okay, but what about 28 million? They do go up a little. What about 26? We agree on that. The reason I'm open to getting rid of Ake is because we actually have this guy, and I was concerned he wouldn't get a whole lot of playing time. Also, 19-year-old Ba in the reserves. I'm pretty sure he has good potential. As this is a new generation, a rebuild here at City, I'm going to favor Emery over de Jong. It'd be amazing if we could get this done under 100 million. 88, they reject, they want 94. That is a lot of money. But 91 million for a 19-year-old this good, I'd honestly say it's an investment. There he is. It's official in the City shirt from PSG. And boom, there he is in the midfield, which is honestly looking a whole lot more balanced balanced now. 2 deep line playmakers. We could even train him to be a box-to-box. Very well-rounded stats. I'd say our strongest team we could put out is that with Marmoush at left wing. And Nathan Ake is officially leaving the club for Chelsea, which puts our budget around 81 million. We could afford Anthony Gordon, which would leave us with hardly anything for January. I said I wanted to make 2 signings, but I feel like leaving the first half of the season down to Doku and Mamouche and see how well they do. That's what we're going to do. So transfer deadline day is wrapped up with. So we brought in 4 new players, spending a total of 215 million. And take a look at the news, guys. We have an update on Man City's FFP charges from the Premier League, the court case. And the verdict apparently will be announced on December 31st. That's next episode. Who knows? If guilty, we could get a massive point deduction or end up in the championship. Imagine that. But time for our biggest test of the season now. We have Liverpool at Anfield. Is Foden on the right straight away early on into this one. We go back to counter. We find Haaland in the box. Good control. Gets a shot off. That wasn't target. Needed saving. So no major opportunities in the first half an hour. I say that. Here's Diaz. Puts that to Gakpo. Mo Salah. Why have I said that? It's 1-0 Liverpool. It just had to be. Soon as Gakpo got it, you just knew Salah was going to hit that first time. And that's a goal. Oh, straight away, second half. Mo Salah, 2-0. Yeah, this visit to Anfield is not going too well, is it? The champions playing us off the park. Now Rodri coming forward. Nice space. Out wide for Foden. Onto that left foot. Foden finds Haaland. Now Mamouche. For a goal back. There we go. We're back in it. Game on. Good play from the attacking 3. Mamouche with the goal. I am looking to make a change. We're going to bring on Lewis. Still the midfield could be a little bit more attacking. So a playmaker on Emery here is Nori. Plays that up. For Haaland with the header. It's 2-2. What a goal that is. It really felt this game was done and over at that second goal, but we've managed to get ourselves back in it. We'll try get this to Haaland. Good touch. Now Rodri. No way you've blown it there. We could have won that. Not the best start to the league. We're 10th place after 4. 1 win, 2 draws, and that loss against Arsenal, of course. But to be fair, we did very, very good to come back in that game. 4 games played, and every single one of them we have conceded 2 goals. That's not good. We seem to be good at scoring. This is the real test, though. Can we score against Diego Simeone's defensive, anti-horrible football Atleti? Some changes in the side here. This is how we're playing. Savinho starts on the right. I'm excited to use this guy. Here's Lewis. Now Savinho, the exciting winger here, gets fouled. We might see a whole lot more of that. That'll be a yellow card. Tell you what, whoever that is in a good position. So if we get the ball to them, it's Nori. I wanted it to be Cherky. Someone better. It's got a left foot. Tries to find the angle to hit it. Saved by Oblak. The ball here. Getting past a couple of players and it's stuck it top corner. And I've only just realized Atleti are down to 10 men. It was a red card. And look at that for a hit. We really should not be losing here. And what a chance this is with Cherky. Can we try and find this to Haaland? That would be the better option. Oh, that's a goal. Erling Haaland is not missing that. It's 1-1. 10 to play. We could still get another. Here's Lewis. Tell you what, he likes going on these runs, doesn't he? In behind there for Haaland. Erling Haaland's through. This could be another. Erling Haaland has won the game for Manchester City. This guy is a machine. This game has been way too close, especially with them going to 10 so early on. But 3 points is a good way to start the Champions League. Back to the Premier League now, and another 2-2 draw against Bournemouth. What are we doing? Carabao Cup first round, Huddersfield Town now. I have created a rotation squad. This is how it looks. We don't actually have a backup left back, so that could be a play we go in for. And we win 2-0. Haaland scoring, and he didn't even start. Brentford away, 3-1. Haaland scoring again. 14 goals in 8 games. This guy's on fire. 11 in the Premier League in 6. Can we beat his first season record of 36, 37? How many was it? Let me know in the comments. Back to the Champions League. 2-1 against Fenerbahce. Tough game here for us, and we just about get a 1-0 win. Savinho with 2 minutes to play. Bloody Burnley now away from home. 2-0. Haaland scoring both. Gvardiol picking up an injury. That's not good, as we're starting to pick up some form. 5 weeks, a sprained ankle. That's not even Gvardiol. That's 8 Nori. Gvardiol is out for a week, which is actually a little bit of a problem because Gvardiol is our only player who can play left back. So we now have to play this guy, Wilson Esbran. Or to be fair, we could just put Rico Lewis there. Still a big loss though. Back to the Champions League. 3-0. Marmouche with 2 and the Argentine Cam. Marmouche is our second highest goal scorer with 4 in 11. Haaland is just eating up all the goals. goals. And he probably will here against bottom of the league. It's a 4-0 win. He only gets one. Well, City get demolished in the cup. And another injury picked up, and this time Turkey, 8 weeks. And Diogo Costa out for 6. We are losing some massive players here. I don't really trust this guy at cam as he's only 74. So it makes sense to move Foden there for now and bring in Savinho. After 9, we are third in the league, so we're in the top 4, which is good, but 5 points away from top of the league, Liverpool and Arsenal. United having a better season, sat there in 10th. And I say that because we now face United at Old Trafford. Despite the injuries we have, we should be beating United. Emery finds Rodri. Back to Emery here. Back to Rodri. Now wide to Savinho. This is great play. Savinho into the box, looking for Haaland. First time finish, and he hits the post. So Sancho is back into the side. That's the impossible. And it's gone and scored. There is no way. Manchester United lead at the hour mark. And Jadon Sancho of all people. And we come away with nothing. United 1-0 win. Now, Tano Martinez has been announced as the Ballon d'Or winner. Congratulations to him. But right now, our focuses need to be on our defense and these big games. Why are we just bottling it? Real Madrid up next. Yes, we have the home advantage. But Vinny, Mbappe, Bellingham, this is going to be our biggest test. Madrid were the team to knock out City last season in the knockout rounds. Not even the round of 16. And here they are straight away. Mbappe straight at Ortega. Easy save. Good passing in the midfield here. Here's Emery. Rodri. Now Erling Haaland. Twisting, turning, loses it. And now here's Endrick. Mbappe hits it first time. There is no way that's just gone in. What a goal that is. Kylian Mbappe hitting it first time, scuffing it first time. What the heck was that? 1-0. Now Endrick in behind. This is a great opportunity for Madrid. Yeah, 2-0. Wow. We're getting humiliated. Under Alonso, Endrick's found himself into the 11 and scoring against City. Okay, this could actually get embarrassing. They're through again. Fran Garcia. Oh my goodness. What the heck is going on here? We're getting humiliated by Real Madrid 3-0. How embarrassing is this going to get? And that's halftime. That's a red card. That may have been intentional. Oh, it's a yellow. Oh, this could be 4-0. This could be 4. It's Luka Modric. Oh my goodness. Get us out of this now. Mbappe. Oh, this is awful. This is getting so bad now. No. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I want to cry. I genuinely don't know what to say right now. Looking at social media after that, it's safe to say the fans want my head. They seem to want Pep back. And the board of Man City have come to me, give me a warning after that. Then they understand this is a rebuild. This is my first season. But if we don't make top 4 and the round of 16 in the Champions League, then I'm going to get sacked. And in the league, we are currently 6th place, 1 point away from 4th. But we have defensively been all over the place. Let's just not get smashed here. We get a draw against Newcastle. Luckily, Nori is back from injury now. Still Costa around and Cherky. Evident away here. A 2-0 win. Rodri again. 4 played in the Champions League. We are 9th. We need to get top 8 automatically go to the round of 16. And if we don't, then we'll go to the playoff round. If we lose there, then we're sacked. Inter Milan, they're 28th. They've been terrible. They haven't even won a game. So I'm feeling a little confident about this. Diaz is out due to a suspension. Not great, but we do win 2-1. Foden and Rodri. Tell you what, Rodri is being clutch at the moment. A 2-0 win. Haaland finally getting a goal, getting 2. So Chelsea at home now in the league. Every time we play a game, honestly, I'm getting nervous that we're just going to get humiliated. Now, Nicholas Jackson, every time we play him, he seems to score against us. Foden, beautiful pass out wide there for Mamouche. Can he finish this time? Yes, he can. 1-0 City. Puts it in the right corner this time. Fantastic pass there, Foden. Could have played it to Haaland, but I had faith in him. It's Cole Palmer. I haven't seen him doing a whole lot so far for Chelsea. He does play that to Jackson. And there's his goal. Yeah, always scores against us. Always scores against me. And it's really, really annoying. You know, we had control of this game. We need to get ahead again. Here's Foden. Yes, in behind. Good time run there by Haaland. 2-1. He just would never miss that, would he? I tell you what, Foden is very, very good at that number 10. Yes, get that away. Let's break from this now. Savinho against this defender. It's Reece James. Pulls that back. Oh, brilliant. Finds Mamouche, who's through. Mamouche to get a goal. Make it 3. 3-1 City. We win it. 3 points. Oh, wow. What a goal there. Only a consolation, at least I hope. And that's how it ends. Now West Ham away in the league again. 2-0. Champions League, Benfica, 3-1 win away. Mamouche scoring again. Mamouche scoring again. And Lewis doing all right. 11 goals, 2 assists in 22. Alan smashing it. His goals have slowed down, though. Still got more goals than the game's played. Now, quarterfinal, Carabao Cup, Liverpool. I don't really want to play this. I'm not massively interested in this competition, and we get knocked out 2-0. Okay. Not going too well against Liverpool, is it? If you're upset that we just threw that, don't forget, we do have the FA Cup. But in the league, we are in the top 4. We are second, but 6 points off Liverpool. It seems like they're going to win 2 in a row, which is what I did in our last series, and that was not easy. 1-1 against Spurs. Rodrigo with that goal. Nice game on December 25th. I don't think that's ever happened. Well, at least in the Premier League, we do get a Christmas Day win. Mamouche scoring 2 goals. Friday now, but look, it's December 29th. We are 2 days away from the verdict on the FFP charges, which it may be looking okay right now, sat in 3rd place. But who knows? We could be 3rd place in the Championship. So this game against Brighton could be our last game in the Premier League. Erling Haaland has an injury. He is out for 2 weeks. We do actually have 81 million. I'm wondering if the court would take a little bit of that to stay in the Premier League, City style. But Brighton away, and it's a 2-2 draw. That's not good. 1 day away from the verdict. Our next game is Manchester United. When we play them, we'll have to be innocent or guilty. We are, of course, 2 days away from the January window being open, so get your suggestions down below. Not sure about that left winger situation because Mamouche has 15 goals and he's smashing it right now. Really looking bad for Doku, though. 12 goals and he's done absolutely nothing. What's his future at the club? Let me know in the comments. If you guys have enjoyed, then like, subscribe. Again, close to 100k. If you enjoyed this video, then click here to see me making Spurs the world's best team.